because we're going to meet Cindy Crawford, who is a supermodel, right, Fred?
Absolutely, 100%. Wow. Maybe the only one right now.
In case he was going,
the only one.
She's the only supermodel right now?
Well, yeah. Think of how long she's been in business. I mean, she was like 1988. I don't know how long her career.
You're somebody Fred's impressed with.
You know, I'm not going to argue with him about who's a supermodel.
Oh, yeah. Well, where's that cow that was in here? Carol Alt.
He doesn't like Carol Alt.
I don't know why.
I think Carol Alt is a supermodel.
I think
She's
like
a model. She's not a supermodel.
One of those angry guys that, you know, he just knows Carol would never.
Carol says the word supermodel was coined for her.
It was. She doesn't say it. It was written. I read it.
Please.
And she's not only a supermodel, she's so sweet.
I know. I don't know why he doesn't like her.
I just don't like her. As a person, she's fine. She's just not a supermodel. What can I say?
But Cindy is a supermodel.
Kate Moss is not a supermodel.
No,
Naomi Campbell is not.
What is the difference between Cindy Crawford and Carol Alt in terms of physical appearance?
Not just physical appearance, but just notoriety.
Right.
I mean, she has like the Revlon stuff.
Right.
She's just about been on every cover there is going.
Fred loves models and loves supermodels.
He knows everybody. Studies them.
He studies them.
He knows names that no one else knows.
Some people watch butterflies. I watch some supermodels.
Do you think that Cindy Crawford is considered a supermodel because she was married to Richard Gere? Does that elevate her?
No, but that does help.
It does.
It does help, sure. It's like, why does Kate Moss hang out with Johnny Depp, or does she still? I don't know.
Is that part of it? If you hang out with
part of the mystique.
It is.
Sure.
Well, Carol Alt had Ron Greshner.
That's nothing.
Is that a supermodel? Come on. That's a pretend supermodel.
All right.
I mean, Ron was a good hockey player, but was he a Wayne
Fred,
Gretzky?
are you a super nut?
Yeah.
All right, what is it? Have you met Cindy yet?
Yeah, she looks great. She
everybody's
telling me
super something on this show.
how much she loved your movie, and how that really changed everything for her.
Really?
And she saw the movie, and she really seemed to understand
Her whole
more.
life changed?
No. Changed her
Will she tell us how her opinion changed with me?
Yeah, she said she sort of got it about you after that.
Well, it was all a lie.
Because her first run-in with you, she reminded me, was at the MTV Awards when you were walking around dressed as Fart Man.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? I didn't remember that.
Yeah, because they asked her backstage what she thought of you, and I said to Cindy, "Well, even if you didn't know Howard, it was sort of weird seeing a guy walk around with his ass and his stomach hanging out." She's like, "Even if you knew Howard, it was weird."
It was weird.
And then she also mentioned in passing that you used to harass her ex-husband.
Oh, Richard?
Yeah,
I really didn't though.
Yeah, so we both agreed it was more John.
Yeah, we sent the John over to the Dalai Lama thing.
And let's face it. I mean, she divorced Richard because he has no sense of humor. He's a bore.
Richard's bugged by anybody. Remember the 12-year-old kid?
Yeah. What 12-year-old kid?
The 12-year-old kid that was Mike.
Why don't we bring her in here?
Yeah.
12-year-old kid.
Having this discussion
She wanted an autograph. A little kid.
Yeah.
And this.
Richard Gere.
I want to use the word dick.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He took her and must have humiliated her. He took her, picked her up, moved her aside, and kept walking.
You saw that for a fact?
It was in Mike Walker's column.
It was?
Yeah, Mike Walker did that in the net.
Well, then it's got to be true. All right, let me soak in Cindy. Wow. Not bad.
Now compare that to Carol Alt. Come on.
Yeah, you get that's true.
That's a woman.
Come on.
That to Carol Alt.
You are such
You look good.
God, just be quiet, Fred.
Let's have that.
Oh, boy.
You're digging your own hole.
Hey now.
Oh, no.
Hey now. Hey now, Cindy. Hey now. Good morning. Cindy, so beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow. Well, you're used to getting this, huh? Maybe I shouldn't even say you're beautiful.
No, hey, I always appreciate hearing it.
Hey, Gary, get the microphone closer to Cindy. What's wrong with you?
Oh.
Come on, help Cindy out.
Am I supposed to, like, swallow it or something?
Pretty much, yeah.
It has to be pretty close.
That's right.
Okay.
Cindy, so much to ask. First of all, you're in Playboy,
I am.
naked.
I know, and I heard you saying that I showed hair.
You did show hair, yes.
I did.
Yes. And
no, it's a whole big hair thing. No,
the first time you did Playboy, you did not show hair?
I did not show hair.
Why this time show the hair?
You know, it wasn't a conscious decision. It was just that we, Herb Ritz, who did the pictures, we wanted to do something different. We went away.
Why is Herb Ritz so great? Why? Although I see his pictures, they are pretty damn good.
He's a good photographer.
You know, I mean, I think because he understands the line, like it's never vulgar.
Right.
I really trust him, so I guess that's why I wanted to do it with him.
So when you decide to do these nude pictures, obviously coming out in front of him naked is embarrassing, right? Are you embarrassed when you have to take your clothes completely off?
Not in front of her, but it was like all the other guys standing
Because there's a bunch of guys standing there.
Yeah, I mean, there's like about 10 assistants. And
what do you wear when you walk out onto the set? A bathrobe?
Yeah, or like a scarf. You don't want anything that's going to leave any lines. So
Right. So you wear a scarf.
Yes.
And then you walk out, you remove the scarf, and all the guys are like,
Well, I
Wow.
hope they weren't making that noise. But
oh, man. Is there a cover charge for this session? I mean,
they actually get paid to be there. Can you imagine?
did you videotape these sessions?
No, we didn't.
Because I'm sure if you released that as a videotape, it would be a big seller, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I think the still picture says enough.
And they pay you big bucks, Playboy, right?
Actually, this time I did get paid. Last time I did it, I really didn't get paid anything because I traded off getting paid to really have control of the photos.
Right.
But this time they gave me both, so I was happy to take it.
Well, I admire you doing it, I'll tell you that.
It was funny because, it was a big thing, to show hair because I have Revlon contracts and I wasn't
Right.
sure that they were going to be thrilled with this. And you have to have these conversations over the phone and you have to be very specific, like, you have to say certain words like hair and all that.
Right.
But they tried retouching it out, and I ended up looking like a Barbie doll.
Right.
It was weird. I was like,
You're a woman. You got to show your hair.
exactly. So
I think it's important.
I don't think it's that surprising.
Oh, man. Hef must have been so aroused when he looked at those pictures.
I don't want to go there.
Although Hef, is Hef on Viagra? I don't even know.
They're rumors.
Who knows?
Really?
Yeah. That was in some magazine or something I read.
So you got married, huh?
I did get married.
Why? You think that's going to last?
I
Seriously,
do.
you do?
I seriously do.
It will
yeah.
not. I'm telling you, good-looking women, they always marry the wrong guys.
I don't think I did this time.
Now, you thought you were going to last forever with Richard, and you didn't.
Yeah, but I was a lot younger then. I
Really?
was, yeah.
How old were you when you first got married?
Well, I was 22 when I met him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
it's like me and my wife.
But it lasted for you.
It sure did.
So, amazingly. I
Yes,
must
it did.
say, your wife must be amazing.
Oh, she is something else.
Well, maybe that too, but I just need to put up with
To put up with me. Let me tell you something. I'm a great guy.
I'm sure.
Because let me tell you something. When you marry an ugly guy, you always marry good-looking guys. That's your problem. When you marry an ugly guy, he will worship you and be there for you because he's like he can't believe the good luck that he has. You marry good-looking guys.
Well,
that's
maybe
your problem.
That's what I'll try. If this one doesn't work out, I'll try that next.
Marry an ugly guy. You won't be that turned on, but at least you'll be married.
You'll stay around.
That's right. Women don't know the beauty of an ugly man. They really don't. I mean, I'd lick your feet clean with my tongue. You know what I'm saying?
Some good-looking guys do that too.
No, they don't. They don't. They just don't. No, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they do that at first.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So anyway, I have never met you before. I thought you were avoiding me.
I did. Well, I was.
Oh, you say you met me at the MTV Awards?
Well, yeah, but I wasn't famous then, so you probably didn't even. No, actually.
You weren't famous?
We passed, and I wasn't that interested in getting that close to you.
You were repulsed by my fart
ass
man.
was hanging out,
And it was pretty bad.
Like, yeah, and I think Prince showed his ass that year too, and I was like, what is this? And I think if guys are going to show their butts, they should wax them.
Yes, I have hair on my ass.
Every guy does, but wax it if you're going to show it. I'm sorry.
Well, my idea was to be funny and to be completely out of shape and to show my big bulbous ass and my...
You don't have a big bulbous ass.
Well, I did at that time. Now I am completely sculpted.
You're svelte.
Yes, I am.
I
I'm a runner now.
You are?
Yes, I am.
How far?
I do about 30 miles a week.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I did 12 miles
You
last
should
weekend.
do the marathon.
I was thinking about it. You've done it?
No way.
I think I was in the Revlon
Run.
You did
run.
a 5K run for Revlon.
I did.
5K is enough for me.
No, I did the 8K.
Yeah?
But that was a power bar.
Oh, that was
Run.
the Revlon was
Yeah,
5K.
yeah. So okay. Let's go through it.
Yes.
All right? First of all, so you marry Richard Gere.
Yes.
Do you think this is what we were arguing about. Does that make you a supermodel because you married Richard Gere?
I think she was a supermodel before.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I knew it wouldn't last because I don't like Richard.
I know.
I don't. I really don't. I think he's a good actor and everything. I think he's fun to watch on screen, but I think he's very pompous.
You know what? He's not your type of guy.
No, he's not yours, obviously. Now you agree with me, right?
No, I still like Richard.
You will
It's
not
just-
badmouth him?
No, because
She actually said she doesn't even want to see him because she might fall in love with him all over again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, don't believe everything you read, Robin. It wasn't. But
That is not true?
Yeah. I mean, I still have feelings for Richard, and I mean, I was so young. It was kind of like my first great love.
And he was older than you, very
Yeah,
wealthy.
Although when I met him, it was like his career was kind of in that place. It was before Pretty Woman, and he wasn't.
He wasn't all that.
He wasn't all that, but he's a very interesting person, and I learned a lot from him. But in the end, what happened is our lives we didn't want the same thing.
Right. You guys were separated too much. It just didn't work out.
It's hard. I mean,
God, I would never dump you.
But what about when you
Never.
Put
you're
that,
saying he dumped me. No.
He did dump you, though, right? Because if you still love him, that means he dumped you.
Okay, well, you can believe whatever you.
So you're saying you dumped him?
No, I was not saying that, but I'm just.
Is it important to you for the public to think that that you dumped him?
No, actually, it's important. What I would hope to project is that it was just that we both decided that it wasn't. We weren't on the same path.
Is he wealthier than you? You're pretty wealthy. So, I mean, when you split up all your assets, did you have to go to a judge and everything?
No, we just, I mean, you know, we never even joined our lives that much that our assets were joined. So
really?
I took mine and he took his. The only, you know, it was so painless. We didn't have one of those.
And you didn't have kids, so that was good.
Right.
Wow.
That would have been hard to split those up.
Yeah, that's a real pain in the ass. Yeah, that's kind of difficult.
Kind of hard.
Man.
So I think, you know, in a way, I'm glad that we didn't, because that would have been very hard.
And he was concerned because there was tons of rumors that he was gay, that it was a ruse, the whole marriage.
Well, he wasn't concerned about the fact that people say that he's gay.
Right.
He really wasn't. But I think that he didn't like the fact that people possibly thought that he lived a lie, because he's also trying to do this work on behalf of the Tibetans, and he didn't want to lose his credibility.
I think that's good what he does with the Tibetans.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he's really
I
made
dig
a
that.
difference. Yeah.
I feel bad for those Chinese dudes. I saw a movie about it. I didn't really know much about it.
Which did you see? The
Brad Pitt movie.
Yeah.
And all the Chinese
7
dudes,
years in Tibet.
they got chased out of their homes.
Oh, is that what that movie was about? I was just watching Brad Pitt.
You didn't even pay attention.
No, I did.
Yeah, he's hot, Brad Pitt. If I was going to do a guy, I'd do Pitt.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
That'd be your guy.
Because he looks like a chick.
Sure.
If he's hotter than most girls I've had sex with.
Yeah, well, in that one where he had the long
That I
flowing
believe.
hair, he did look like.
Come on, I've had my share.
I know.
All right, maybe not your caliber, but I've had some decent ones.
I'm sure.
Yeah, some of them are in mental asylums.
They were drugged. They weren't aware of it, but it was awesome.
Yeah, no, I don't think I ever got anyone clearly as hot as you.
No.
I mean, let's face it. I don't have any supermodels.
You don't? I can't believe it.
No, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Yeah.
No, seriously.
Weren't you pissed off at some of the supermodels who started that fashion cafe because they didn't invite you to be a part of it?
Again, I was invited to be a part of it, but I was already associated with Planet Hollywood, which at the time seemed like a really good thing, but lately the stock isn't doing so well. So
Yeah, what happened to Planet Hollywood?
It's falling apart.
Why is
yeah,
that?
but Fashion Cafe too, I think, is even more.
Yeah,
in the
I don't
toilet.
think those theme restaurants make as much money as people think
No,
they're
but
going to.
I think the problem with Planet Hollywood was that the sports cafe,
All-Star
which is
Cafe or
your
something?
All-Star Cafe, that's
Yeah.
under the same umbrella, and then that started losing money. So
Maybe there's too many of them.
I
dragging
think
you
so.
down.
I think
Right.
they're poorly managed. But the reason I wanted to be with Planet Hollywood is because, you know, to be with a bunch of models, I get to do that all the time, and,
Right.
and to be with other actors who are more famous than me, I thought it was better to associate with myself with people who were, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger anywhere in the world
Yeah.
is just huge. So, and you know, to go also. Fashion Cafe, it's like, oh wow, we're going to hang up on the wall a swimsuit that Al McPherson wore.
Yeah, I mean, what
but
the
it's
hell is
behind
this?
plexiglass, so for even the perverts, they can't sniff it or anything like that. It's just like they can look at it.
Perverts. That would be me, I guess. So I shouldn't do Radio Cafe. Robin and I are thinking of starting that.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, let's keep out the. We have Rush Limbaugh's underpants.
Nobody even wants to get near that. People can't eat under that.
I could. That'd keep me on a diet.
Yeah, exactly. That would
Really?
be for the people who want to lose weight.
So then after you get divorced,
Yes.
okay,
Uh-oh.
then you're free and single.
She runs right back to an old boyfriend.
Yeah, why that? Like, why don't you go out and like have some fun? And have some really.
Well,
You
I
did?
don't know if it was fun exactly.
You didn't have any fun. You just went right back with the old boyfriend.
Well, actually, Randy wasn't my old boyfriend, but then I did date someone else in between for a.
What, like a hot actor or something? Billy Baldwin or something?
Wasn't Billy
Who
Baldwin.
was it?
I'm not telling. Does anyone?
Who is it,
know?
Robin?
I'm trying to
Val
think.
Kilmer.
Oh, Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer?
And you
Was
hate
that
him.
him?
Fred knows that.
Val Kilmer's an ass.
Yeah.
How could you?
Were
What
you
kind
with
of
him?
what kind of men do you date? Seriously, you have the worst tasting guys.
No, Randy is. I think I have very good.
I'll meet Randy and let you know.
He's a big fan of yours, and actually, some of your guys that hang out at Sky Bar and.
Oh yeah, that's Jackie because he gets free
Jackie
drinks.
and Gary.
Gary.
Yeah, right.
Drinks?
Gary.
You know?
No.
And also, aren't you friends with Ross Zapin?
Yeah, I know Ross.
Yeah, so Ross is friends with Randy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And you hang out with Ross?
No,
Poor
Ross
dear.
actually called last night. He
That's
he's-
funny.
Yeah.
Cindy Crawford hangs out with Ross. That can't be right. oh man.
He was at
Against
my
that.
wedding. He was
So
at my
so
wedding.
after Richard Gere and you break up, which is okay, that's pretty cool that you date. I could see why you'd marry him
Yeah.
because he's so damn popular and everything.
And he's really good looking.
But he has a small penis. Hey,
Let's face
Well,
it.
you never know how much
Cindy.
a guy will grow.
I just want to know how you know.
saw the movie with what was the movie?
Breathless.
Breathless. Got nothing. He's got less than me, and I'm like
Showed it in that?
Yes, he did.
So you don't even know.
I watched the movie. I guess I didn't remember.
They should have called it. They should have called it penisless. I mean, seriously, weren't you shocked? And he was that small. I mean, because he's a big guy.
He's not a big guy.
He's not a big guy.
He looks kind of. He looks kind of.
He's not though. I mean, he's like he's my height. He's 5'9", 5'10".
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, if you ask him, it might be a little taller.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
You know, to be honest with you, I hadn't had that much experience, so I guess it was all
You
relative.
didn't know. But did you see the movie and then say, "Oh my God"? I mean,
I think by the time I'd seen the movie, I'd seen.
Right.
Seen
So
it.
you were dissatisfied on your wedding night. I would imagine.
Oh yeah, I waited till my wedding night, even though we went out for 4 years.
Well, so in other words, it was easy for Richard Gere to go to bed with you. He got you on the first date.
Wow.
No.
That's what I did with my wife.
No.
Third base.
Get her on the first
I got
date.
my wife third base, first date.
Ooh.
Thank you.
What, should we like flash the lights like we're in
Really?
junior high?
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh yeah.
That's
Winner.
I wasn't letting her leave until I got to third.
No, I'm
Where's a guy like that? How do you meet a guy like that?
actually through Herb Ritz.
Oh, really? The photographer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way. See, if I was single, I'd hook up with models through photographers.
Yeah. You get yourself a
Seriously?
photographer
You
friend,
should. You should
yeah.
like that. That's the way to go.
I know. I have to get single. I told my wife that. I said, I just want to go through one of those photography
You
books.
finally met a photographer.
So, like, Gere's probably looking through these books and saying, hey, I
Yes,
like this one.
I think so a bit.
Right?
Actually, I met Richard. I had just done Playboy 10 years ago.
Right.
And Richard was staying at Herb's house because they've been friends forever. And I think Richard saw the pictures, and
Yeah, that was it.
somehow Herb finagled that we met, and we did.
God, I would love that.
So he really is into that Buddhism thing.
Yeah. Real spiritual, huh? Yeah. I love guys who are spiritual.
Yeah, right.
Hey, give me this girl's number who you just took naked pictures of.
I think I feel something.
Yeah, Mr. Spiritual. The spiritual one is convenient.
Right.
What about this poor young girl he took advantage of?
I wasn't that young.
Yeah, or naive?
I was naive. I'm from the Midwest.
Really?
I was pretty.
High school, you were virgin?
I wasn't that naive.
Really? Who's the guy? I bet you were getting like the high school football guy or something,
Well,
right?
my first
Man.
time
Yeah.
was with a guy in college. You know.
Oh, she got a college
I got a
man.
college guy.
Oh, so you went to college?
No,
This
I
is
was
when
in
she
high
was in
school.
Oh, you were in high school.
Junior high. No, just kidding.
You were in junior high?
No, I was in high school.
Oh, you poor mother.
I was in high school, but then actually
White guy or black guy?
white guy.
Really? Ever have a black guy?
No,
Really?
no. But you know, I interviewed Dennis Rodman once in a pink thong, so that was as close as I was ready to get.
He might have had sex with you. You just don't know it.
I think I would have felt it,
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Yeah, he's pretty big.
unless I would have been totally like.
Yeah, he's not like Richard. I mean, he's got something.
He's got a little something.
He sure does.
Yeah.
So he looks at you. He sees you in this Herb Ritz catalog, calls you up for a date, and you figure like, wow, Richard Gere, I'll go.
No, well, Herb had a barbecue, and
Nice.
So he
move.
set it up so you could meet
yeah,
each
I mean,
other.
but there was other people.
What'd you wear to the
there,
barbecue? A little short dress?
too. No.
Do you ever look bad?
Did I? You know, I was at the time. I still had like the total Midwestern taste. I'm sure what I was wearing was, you know.
Probably no panties.
Oh, dear.
You
Is that
know how to-
Midwestern?
You know how to, yeah, that is Midwestern. I lived in the Midwest. So you meet at the barbecue,
You mean at a barbecue?
and you're like attracted because he's Richard Gere.
Yeah, I
And he's
was.
giving you
It
his
was kind
Buddhism
of
rap.
An interesting thing though, because I think I got a ride to the party from Jack Nicholson.
Oh, did
gee.
was he doing you too?
No.
How did you avoid him?
Well, I just think he's so amazing.
Oh, please. You are so easy.
I know.
God, you think everyone's amazing.
Well, he is. He's
I think I could get you.
funny.
I'm pretty sure I could.
Okay.
I bet you I could get you. I bet you I could get you away from your husband too.
Oh.
I know I could.
Okay.
You're naive.
I'm not. I was naive.
I bet Jack did you on the car ride.
Jack did not.
Really? You didn't even make a move.
No, he actually did not.
Shocking.
But anyway, he was being very funny, and I was talking to him, and you know, Herb like, kind of collects famous people, so Elton John was there, and
Boy, you'd be a great wife for me because you could introduce me to all these people.
I thought you knew everybody.
No, I don't know anybody. I'm afraid to meet anybody.
Why?
Well, they all hate me.
Oh, yeah, well.
Oh, hey, did Richard Gere have the gerbil thing? Any truth to that?
Oh, gee.
Seriously.
No, seriously.
Any truth to it? Tell the truth, Cindy. You would know.
I would absolutely know, and I would. There is.
He never had
I don't
sex with a
even-
gerbil.
No.
All right, there you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, an exclusive.
Even, you know.
Any pets at all? Did you guys have a pet when
we
you
did
were?
not have a pet.
Richard won't even have a pet because of the rumors that.
If the pet disappears, they'll do an inspection.
That was one of those things where I guess people it was too fun to repeat.
Right, yeah.
So
It was a rumor.
It was
a rumor.
It really
yeah.
was. I
Right.
mean,
It's like Jamie Lee Curtis was born a man.
Or
or
the
something.
Rod Stewart rumor, remember?
Right, yeah, right.
I
Did he
don't
had
know that one.
he had his stomach pumped because it was full of semen?
Oh, geez.
You ever heard that one? I heard that for years.
Yeah, I think I might.
In fact, I met Rod. I didn't actually meet Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
I was at a party where he was,
That's right, yeah.
and he told me to come over and meet him. And I said, "Hey, F you! I'm not walking over to you. Walk over to me, you slouch."
Yeah, I agree with that. Like,
Yeah.
if people want to meet you, they should come
Just
over.
walk
to
over.
you. I was somewhere once and
He wanted me to walk over where his whole posse was.
Would see that you.
Yeah,
were
like I was walking over to
deferring
him.
Right.
So I said, "Go back and tell Rod Stewart he wants to meet me. Get off his fat ass and come over here."
Well, I mean, that might be a bit harsh, but I don't know if I would
Why?
say that. No, but I think that it's so true. I was at some restaurant once, and what do you call that guy now? Artist formerly known as
Right,
Yes,
Prince.
yes.
whatever. It sent a message for me to come over to his table. I mean, first of all, I'm a woman and he's a man,
Right,
and if he
yeah.
wants to meet me, come over and
Say hello.
I mean,
That's all. He's holding court.
yeah. So I didn't go,
So okay,
even though he did write a song about me.
he did. Prince wrote a song about Cindy Crawford.
Yeah, it's on that Black album or whatever.
Is that right?
It's called Cindy C. I'm assuming it's about me because it talks about a beauty mark. So
That's you. Will you ever have that removed?
if it,
Gets cancerous.
if it gets cancerous.
Imagine if Cindy's mole becomes cancerous.
Believe me, I had like a fan I had like some weirdo fan that's like totally concerned about my mole. And
Oh, really?
Sends me all these dermatologist reports and everything. Like people are.
Is it the only one, or do you have them in other places?
I have one right here.
Where, on your breast?
No, right here.
Hey, will you ever get breast implants?
Well, I don't think so.
You wouldn't do it?
It depends. I mean, if I have kids and
You would have them?
I would. Well, I'll have to check it out.
Because you're a bee, you know.
You know what? I'm
happens?
going to come here and get your opinion and see if I need them after that.
Really?
Yes.
You're smart. You'll
'Cause I
take your
know
top
you're
off. We'll
like-
go into the bathroom,
you're an expert.
and you'll take your top off, and I'll take a look, and I'll tell you what you need.
Okay.
I'm very honest. All right. So, okay. Wait, this is good. How you doing so far? You all right?
I'm fine.
All right.
yeah.
Good. Okay.
It's relatively painless.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't gotten anywhere yet. I haven't probed you yet. So wait a
You
second.
don't have to talk about bowel movements. I watched the Heather Locklear one last night.
What about your bowel movements?
Yeah.
Oh, you had to bring it
I
up.
should only be so lucky.
What about you? Are you?
No. Once a day at max.
Once a day?
Yeah, sorry, and I'm not going to talk.
Have you ever moved your bowels in front of your husband?
No.
You will always keep the door closed,
Well,
and you're very demure about that.
I try to be.
I love that. My wife moves them.
You didn't marry a supermodel.
No, I didn't. Like I have friends
But
who
he's demure about it too, which I appreciate.
really.
Yeah.
I have friends who have hot wives, and what they do is, like D has a hot wife.
Sure, we've talked
D
about
Snyder,
that.
Twisted Sister. He said his wife. He's never even seen her pee. Like he doesn't even know when she does it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe
He doesn't
she
know
doesn't.
if she does.
Yeah, maybe she does.
No, she does. She drinks a lot of water. I'm telling you. So,
I want to know who's in charge of the sound effects.
Fred
Okay,
over there,
Fred.
and he likes you.
The guy who
I know
dubbed
he's
you
the
a
super nut.
supermodel.
And
Yeah,
he's the super
he says
nut.
Carol Alt is not in your league.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
Right.
She's a lovely lady, though.
But she's not as good
Well,
looking
I just
as you.
don't think supermodels really existed at that time either.
Right.
I mean,
You believe you are the original supermodel.
no, not me. I think it was that whole group, like
Christy and-
Linda,
yeah.
Naomi, and Claudia. I think
Right.
that was like the first kind of when that term was dubbed.
Are you worth over $100 million?
No,
You are not. Are you worth over $50 million? Yes.
no.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
You're not?
I have to count. No.
You are.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Hopefully, in the long run.
Are you saying Carol Alt is a dog?
Wait, that was like
All right. So
taking liberties.
So you. All right, let's get back to Richard Gere. This is good because we're going to move on in your love
Okay.
life, which we get to Val Kilmer.
Wow.
So like you meet Richard Gere, you'd only had sex with like 1 or 2 guys before Richard, right?
No.
Well, 5? Really? You're loose
Why?
because you were a young girl.
Well, okay, 5.
5 guys, let's say. All right. And you're good in bed? Like, I mean,
Getting better.
is it
don't
difficult
know.
with someone like you because you're so good looking? Like some guys probably think it's enough just to see you naked and then they're done.
Oh no, I've never had that problem.
You work out hard in bed and you try to please your man.
Try, yeah.
You do?
Yeah, it's fun.
I admire that.
Have you ever gotten solicitations from those like Arab sheiks or something who want to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
But what do they offer
Could
you?
have made a quick million. But, well, we don't know how quick it would have been.
Probably very quick. In other words, like rich guys have offered you money to have sex with them.
Yeah.
Really? How do they do it? Like, what do they send? An emissary? What?
Sort of, yeah. I mean, because I've traveled to, like Dubai and places like that, so there's definitely...
and they've offered you $1 million.
Not, I mean, it wasn't like a contract or anything, but that was
Let
basically.
me tell you something, honey. I have a blank check right now for you.
Are you worth $50 million?
Yes. Whatever you say.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I like. So, okay, I'm a disc jockey. How can I be worth $50 million? I'm a disc jockey.
You're gonna have to go rob somebody.
Exactly.
A dish jockey?
Yeah, whatever I am. I can't even speak. All right, in your
No, but
presence.
I like a dish jockey.
That's what I am.
Good.
So you, all right. So you hook up with Richard Gere at the barbecue,
Yes.
and then he has to like court you for a long time before he goes to bed with you, or does he sweep you off your feet and he takes you immediately into bed?
It was somewhere in between.
How many dates do I have to do with Cindy Crawford before I can get her into bed?
It was like, I don't know, over a month.
Over a month he's working you? He can kiss you, but you're like, you can't feel me
I
up.
think the first night we even kissed.
Really?
Yeah.
What's his problem?
He's playing hard to get.
So he kissed you.
Yeah.
Kiss Nichols.
No, I did not kiss Nicholson.
He did.
I did not.
No,
He
she's
did.
saying
Oh, he
Richard
here.
did.
Famous guys must hit on you all the
I
time.
don't understand. Poor Richard. I mean, the guy is always with like beautiful women.
Yeah, I don't know why that-
Why people are obsessed with saying he's gay.
I don't know.
But because he doesn't defend it because he doesn't want to project that there's anything wrong with it.
Oh, I don't think Jackie was implying that. He's just making a joke.
He's making a joke.
No. But I'm not talking about you guys here in this room. I'm talking about
In general.
It's been that kind of.
Well, he's
spot.
such a good-looking guy. Guys hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's.
I'm the guy who started the rumor, actually. I don't like him.
Guys absolutely hate
Right.
him.
So wait a second. So he works you for about a month,
Yeah.
and he gets you in the sack.
Yeah.
And like, is that like a big decision for you? I don't know if I should give it to you because then you're not gonna love me, and it's all gonna fall apart. Like, why a month? Why does a guy like Richard Gere have to work for a month to get Cindy Crawford in the
Maybe
bed?
she's working,
No, I don't buy that.
like she's flying away and going to do
Yeah,
things.
I don't know. I think partially it was because I think he saw that I was young and that he didn't want to. That
I mean, he's not seeing you every day, is he?
No,
for a month.
No.
No.
But
they went on multiple dates.
Yeah.
So like, he wasn't satisfied for a month. In other words, like,
Or come on, he's seeing.
he's
other
all
women.
worked up,
I
and
think
you're.
at that time he was seeing other women.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when he's with you and you're kissing and like maybe he's doing some light petting, guy gets aroused. You got to finish him off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
You got to do something for
I
him.
absolutely do not know what you're doing.
You don't. Oh, you're so naive. That's so cute.
I don't even remember.
Really, you never tried to help him out on the date.
Not before.
You never wanted to go for
See, I don't understand this.
further while this was going on, or
You must have gotten sexually
what
frustrated.
was going on there?
Yeah, you need to be taken care of. You have
Yeah.
needs.
Yeah, but I mean, also, I there's like the whole issue of getting like those AIDS tests and things like
Right,
that. you know,
right.
So.
Yeah. God, his nuts must have throbbed. Oh my God! I tell you,
Now, see, that's where Buddhism really might come in.
might help.
You have to go meditate or something.
Because I mean, you're a beautiful woman. I mean, it would be very difficult to be with you and not make love to you. I would have to have you on the first night. You know, or I would have to just finish myself in a cab on the ride home.
You'd be arrested either way.
I would be in trouble.
Once around the park.
Driver, take me around.
And I'm so glad that I am not a man. I just don't have that,
Some women do. You're not a naughty girl. That's your problem. You're not dirty.
No, women
I'm
who do
not,
that have
probably.
other motivations.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not a dirty girl, though.
They're
I can
looking
tell.
for something.
Like you're not open to certain types of sex acts. I can see that. I can tell. I can size you up pretty good.
Okay.
You're very simple in your approach.
Yeah, I'm a Midwestern girl.
You're a Midwestern girl.
Yeah.
I can see that. You're not like Robin, for
Oh,
example.
here we go. I think she'd surprise you. You know,
Really?
she's trying to play coy here. She'll probably surprise you.
I'll never surprise him.
I wonder what it would be like. You're considered like one of the most beautiful women in the world. I wonder if I made love to you, would I even be able to hold out that long? Like and satisfy you, because I would be hung up on the fact that you're Cindy Crawford.
Maybe you wouldn't even be able to perform. Did you ever think of that?
I'm thinking of that right now.
But what about? Isn't there like a thing where guys can think of like their mothers, like
What?
You don't know my mother.
What are you doing?
your mother's hot?
Oh God, she's gorgeous. Yeah, she's
So maybe
beautiful.
that would make it worse.
Yes, it would be wonderful.
Hello?
Thank you, Mother. Okay. All right. So you're going out with Richard Gere, right?
Yeah.
A month he waits to have sex, and then there's the big night. Did you decide, hey, I'm going to give it up to him?
No.
No. It just happened spontaneously.
Yes.
You were on vacation with him, weren't you?
No.
You went away together.
No.
You were at his apartment,
Yes.
and love was performed that night.
Something like that.
And then you fell in love? Or it took you a while?
It was, I mean, it was attraction at first.
Attraction at first.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and that's a relationship.
God.
Okay, moving on.
He made dinner for you? That's what I would do for you. I'd cook for you, and then I'd massage your feet.
No.
Really? See, he's a good-looking guy. He doesn't have
You
to do
didn't
that.
do all that.
I would take care of you. God. All right. All right, so that relationship goes sour, and then you go into the arms of Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer, did you think
What are
that
you
would
thinking
work?
about?
Forget
That
about
guy's such a prick.
And not only that, he was dumping his wife and not paying her off.
Yeah, he wouldn't have paid you off either.
No, I don't know. I don't know about. I didn't get involved in the finance.
Why him? He's a good-looking guy. I give you that.
Yeah, he's good looking.
Yeah, I mean, he's intense, and I think at that time in my life, I was attracted to that kind of intensity.
Guarantee you didn't make him wait a month. He wouldn't wait a month.
No,
He needed you now.
No, that's absolutely not true.
Really, you waited a long time.
Absolutely.
Really?
Probably longer.
Oh, you're a pain in the ass.
But that didn't last very long.
No.
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 You realized who he was. You saw through him.
You know what? It was exhausting.
It was.
It was exhausting.
He's a real high maintenance guy. Huh?
Yeah.
Robin could tame him.
Oh, I'd fix him.
Yeah, right. Robin could really.
He's all yours.
You could have him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his story is.
No, but I mean, I think he's
Very
also
shallow.
a brilliant actor.
Yeah, I think he's one of
not
those
shallow.
guys who brings his role home.
Ah,
He never gets out of
please.
it.
No, he's not shallow. He's not shallow.
Really?
It's almost that he's too deep. It's like,
It's exhausting how deep he is.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah, everything has to be analyzed.
yeah.
Oh,
Overanalyzed.
he's miserable. He's about as miserable as you, it sounds like.
More than me? F him. Nobody's more miserable than me.
You guys could have a contest, maybe.
Yeah, oh, trust me. I could depress him.
I say he's about on the same level.
Right.
Okay.
So, okay.
Yes.
Then, so who is this guy now that you're married to? So you meet this bar owner
Yeah.
who used to be a model.
Yeah, but you know, he's not
He looked chubby. I saw him in a picture.
He's
He
not
looks
chubby
chubby
at
to me.
all. Not at all.
chubby. He's not chubby.
Ever have sex with Sylvester Stallone?
No.
I don't believe that.
Oh, come on. Give me a little
Please.
credit.
You've met him, though.
I've met him. And actually, you know what? He's like a funny guy. Like I wasn't expecting to really like him.
Right.
But he actually can be very funny.
Every guy is funny around you. Do you understand?
Well,
Do you understand every guy is funny around you and charming around you? You
I know.
understand that?
My friend Sonia, she says I'm like the worst judge of characters.
Right.
Like Cindy, everyone's nice. To
Everyone's on good behavior around
you.
you.
Well,
Would you rather have sex with Sylvester Stallone or me? If you had it, if the last two men on the planet.
Gee, let me think for a second. I'm sitting in this room with you.
Right.
I will say you.
Really?
Howard Stern.
Really?
No, we want
Yeah.
your honest answer.
Yeah, be straight about it. I'm a better man than him. I really am. I think I'm more fun.
Yeah, I think you'd work harder too.
Exactly. That's right.
You better go with
And
Fly.
also, you know,
You don't know me.
I don't know him.
No.
But also, well, I don't know.
No, I would really do stuff to you. Let me trust me.
Steroids might do things to you.
First of all, I would tie you up and I would have sex with you all day. You'd be tied to the bed.
Why? There's nobody else around. She's not going to leave.
No, but it would be great because it would turn her on.
Yeah, there's a whole thing there.
And not only would I
like
tie
to
you
be
up,
tied up, huh?
I'd leave the. First of all,
I told you she'd surprise you.
no, I would tie you up. I would leave the room for a while. I'd come back in. I'd do stuff with you, give you oral sex.
You know what? You leave the room.
You'd have a good time.
The world has been destroyed. You'd get killed. There she is
Right.
tied to a
Yeah,
bed.
I tie Cindy Crawford to a bed and I go, you know what? I'm going to just leave and I'll come back and make love to her. I go outside, I get mugged and killed, and Cindy's tied up for like 5 weeks and dies of starvation. That'd be my luck.
Really?
Yeah. No, I would be done with you in like 3 seconds.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be finishing this.
I
It just
have
gets you
ways.
naked, but trust me. There's no way you've invented to keep me from finishing. All right, so this new guy,
Yes.
Jewish guy.
Yes.
And what are you? Are you like Arab or something? What are you?
No, I'm a mutt.
You're a mutt?
Yeah. I'm like German and English and
I didn't know
whatever
what you
else.
were.
Arab? Where'd you get that?
I don't know. Her mother had like a Arabic type name.
No, Molof is her married name.
Oh, is his?
Her second married name. Yeah.
Oh, she's been divorced too?
Well,
So you're from
she's divorced from my dad, yeah.
You from a broken home?
I know.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Really? Now what does that mean?
Hot chick, broken
me,
home.
Give me your dime store analysis.
You're looking for your father.
Jackie says that's
I might
easy.
have been.
What?
Jackie would say easy.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
Maybe
you did.
Maybe I did.
Well, what happens when your mother remarried? You had a stepfather.
Yeah, I do have a stepfather.
And what happens when he gets a load of you?
Oh, boy.
Did he
Well,
try
maybe your
to?
mother's very beautiful.
Did he try? Well, please.
Well, also, you know, it's interesting because my mother's husband is, I think, 11 years younger than she is.
Ooh.
So wait a second. So you're
And my
charged.
dad's wife is about, I don't know, 20 years younger than him.
How old were you when your mom remarried this guy?
I was about 10 years ago, probably, so
Really?
Oh,
22.
So when you go over the house and you're in a bikini or something,
I
does this
like
guy?
my short little like
Yeah, right.
nighty T-shirt.
Are you a little tease?
I don't walk around like that because I don't want to torture the poor guy.
Really?
He hit the lot.
Nice.
No, actually, he adores my mother.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he adores you too. I'll bet.
You think he's adoring her mother because that's where Cindy Crawford came from?
Yeah. That is where she was born.
The shrine.
The shrine.
Shrine.
So you, all right. So I'm trying to think of some stuff you've done in your career. Like I remember you did some
Thanks.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, did you do
remembers-
anything?
Did you do like a
Remembers
Coca?
who I've done,
Yeah.
just not what I've done.
No, all right. So we went through Val Kilmer. So you've only done like about 10 guys in your whole life.
Right.
That's not a lot.
No.
I mean, we had a girl in here who
She
had
was
sex
12 and she had done 10.
with, and she had 34 guys anally.
Please.
What,
Right.
she counts?
Yes, yes.
Well, yes, it's the thing. She's trying to break a record.
Yeah, she was lucky. She had Jerry Springer.
Oh, she-
All right. So, all right.
Yes. Not
So-
Coca-Cola,
All right.
Pepsi.
Pepsi, you did.
Yeah.
You do this Revlon thing.
I do Revlon.
That got to pay big bucks
Yeah, it does.
because they tie you up exclusively.
They'd tie me up
Nice.
exclusively.
That's like
No,
10 million.
They tie me up for cosmetics. I mean, I can still do other things. And
Right.
I mean, I still work for the magazine sometimes. And I have a deal with this watch company called Omega.
And when
Where
you
actually, I just got back from Switzerland last night because I had to golf in a golf tournament.
oh,
Yeah, that they pay her to golf.
they pay you to golf?
Yeah, that's only a part of it. And you know what? I should get paid to golf because I suck.
Is it really bad?
Well, yeah, yesterday or Monday, whenever I played, I was teeing off, and I told everyone, like, get back.
What a fun life you have.
I
Like,
can't-
like she gets to tee off, you get paid for it.
And she probably hit somebody.
Not probably. I broke a paparazzi's hand with my tee off.
Oh, really?
And
Not on purpose.
No, well,
Oh.
no.
You don't like the paparazzi?
If I was that good,
Are you anti-paparazzi?
I'm anti the ones who, you know, there's a line. I'm sure you get it all the time, Howard.
Yeah.
You know, where they're.
Please, who cares?
No, but you know, where I've been like in my backyard. Or
Oh yeah, now I saw that picture of you on the beach and you were naked.
I think I was wearing a bottom, maybe.
You were wearing a
My
bottom.
My husband was naked.
Yeah, that was good. I was
He's
talking
like,
about
and
that.
the water was cold, and it's not.
Yeah, the
fair.
paparazzi spotted you on a nude beach,
You
I
know
guess.
what's really terrible was that it wasn't the paparazzi. We rented this house in St. Martin with my whole family,
Right.
and it was the chef of
Oh,
the house.
Oh,
was
taking pictures
from
secretly.
the roof, and we didn't know like the whole week.
You like
So-
to bathe topless, don't you? Sunbathe.
Yeah.
You like to run around like with almost nothing on.
I just don't like the lines. I mean, really, it's only about that. But now, you know, then also you're like, well, but do I want my breast to look like leather later in life? So it's finding that balance.
It's kind of sexy you run around on the beach naked like that. Man, the chef doing that. Imagine what was in the stew. He's busy watching Cindy on the beach.
You know what's funny?
God knows what he was doing with the food.
When I was in Switzerland this last weekend for Omega,
Tough life.
they had all these astronauts and cosmonauts there because Omega's involved with the space program. And one of the cosmonauts came up to me and he said that they had my picture in space, like in whatever the shuttle.
I wonder what they were doing to it.
Exactly. I was like, was it laminated though? Because they said one guy asked to borrow it to take it to his little
Oh, no.
cabin, and they told him no because they didn't want it ruined or something.
So you were also friends with Lady Di.
I knew her.
See, I'll tell you the story. Her sons have a hard-on for Cindy.
Well, you know, this happened a lot to Cindy.
Yeah.
You know, she was always the idol of these little boys.
Yeah.
Because you know the mother somewhere approved because I was like not dirty, you know. So
Yeah,
But
I'll
weren't
say.
you were a friend of Sean Lennon's, weren't you? Didn't you used to talk to him?
No, what it was Prince William, or the other Prince
no,
guy,
Prince William, the older one.
the older one, was really horny for Cindy. So most kids are just horny for Cindy and they get over it.
That's right. They just look at her pictures.
So Lady Di, being a yenta, calls up Cindy and says, "Hey, my son has a crush on you. Come over and meet with him."
Right.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, she heard I was going to be in London. But you know what's amazing? She called my office herself.
So what happens when you meet a little twerp like that? Do you have to sit there and play around like he's like you digging him or something?
No, I mean, she was there with the two boys. We went to Kensington Palace.
And what do you have to do? Like wear an outfit and like model for these little princes?
No, she probably has tea or something.
Exactly.
I'm very resentful of people born wealthy because I was born with nothing.
I know.
I was born
I was born with nothing as well.
Oh, that's why I like you. You see?
But
That's why I'm going to make love to you later after the show. While your new husband watches. And you will like it.
okay.
All right. So
There aren't other little famous boys who you've entertained.
Like who else?
No.
No?
No. I mean,
No.
that was kind of the
ultimate.
bit, yeah. She
So-
called to say her kids, her son William had.
So was the kid salivating when he met you?
You know what? The William, I must say, is like already a king in training. He's very put together for whatever.
So was he
14.
sporting wood when he saw you?
Oh,
Please, come on.
I didn't rub that up that close against
Really?
him.
Did you give him a kiss and everything?
Yeah, but like the kind you do with
No tongue?
no tongue.
And the kid's sitting there, and what are you wearing? Like a dress and a...
I gave him a little bit of a supermodel outfit.
Did
know.
you?
Yeah.
And like you uncrossing your legs and doing
well,
the whole
I had
show?
like the boots on up to the knee.
Oh.
And then like a shorter dress.
little tease.
dress. Well, because I didn't want to come.
What are you wearing, pants today?
I am wearing
And why are you wearing
leather
pants? Why don't you wear a
It's the
dress?
morning.
Wear a dress.
I know. See, that's why I didn't wear one.
Come in here again and wear
But
a
I
dress.
heard you like leather.
I like anything. God, you could be wearing a potato sack. I'd be happy. So you have to sit there and entertain this little peckerhead because his mom calls you over and she's the princess.
Yes.
And what's
but
with
at
her?
least that's probably as
She was-
entertaining because she's meeting Lady Di.
Exactly. It was fun for me, and
Did she come on to you at all?
no.
Really? She's into guys?
Yeah. I mean, at the time, I think.
What about you? You get hit on by a lot of girls, right?
You know what? I am so naive that I probably wouldn't even know if I was being hit on by.
Never tried it?
No.
So a lot of
I
that
don't
is not
believe that.
going on in the modeling
You
industry.
don't believe that?
I don't believe it. I believe you tried it with a woman.
Sure.
The closest I got was shaving Katie Lang for the Vanity Fair cover.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was about as close as I got.
What's it cost to get you in a swimsuit and model for me right now? Like, what do you get paid for, like, swimsuit modeling?
A lot.
Like, what, 25 G's?
A lot.
Really? I got swimsuits. I'll pay you right now.
A lot more than that.
Just have you parade around. I was thinking of doing that. Like, I read, like, a lot of these models get, like, 10 grand. Uh-huh. So I was thinking, me and a couple of friends,
Chip in.
we'll get 10 grand. We'll have some model just try in
I was
bathing
just
suits.
reading a story about Kate Moss, I think. Some guy, he just claimed he was like a guy who does pictures or
No.
a casting agent or something. And he had a whole bunch of girls just come to his apartment and he had them try on different clothes.
Ty, you're on the phone with Cindy Crawford.
Hello.
So what do you do all day, by the way? Do you just, like just go to, like, celebrity events and stuff and then,
No.
like...
Yeah, how much time does it take to model? I mean, how much time does it take out of your life?
Well, I mean, when I was really like working every day
Yeah.
and up and coming, I worked at least 5 days a week and
Yeah.
traveling. I mean,
Oh,
you'd go.
spare me.
Oh, what is your problem?
She was born beautiful.
Yeah, so?
But I still have to like show up at the job. They don't just send me.
And you got to look good.
suitcases full
And
of money.
touch up your little mole. Is that what you have to do?
Oh, man, are
He's
you
an
hostile?
angry person.
You are so hostile.
What's your problem?
Do you get a lot of this?
I picked up Richard Gere 2 years ago at the Bell Cafe, and we did have sex.
Oh, get out of here. That's a lie. You are
I'm kidding you.
You are a liar.
I will prove it to you. He had a tattoo on his back.
No, he does not have a tattoo on
Yes,
his
he
back.
does. A little inscription, and it says Horsetooth Jacket.
Oh, get out of here.
Sal.
Stupid ass.
One of our
to put up
stupid listeners.
Oh.
One of many, I'm sure.
Oh, I can't believe it. All right, let's get some legitimate phone calls.
Please.
All right, Vincent, go ahead. You're on with Cindy Crawford.
How you doing, Howard?
All right, man.
I'm reading the paper here, and it says that Elton John had a dinner party for Princess Di,
Yeah.
and he brought Stallone, and him and Gere almost went at it.
Oh, over Cindy. I read that too.
Yeah.
That must have been really
I
good for your
wasn't
head.
there though, but I think there was some truth to that.
What happened?
Now,
Stallone
what-
wanted
I don't
you?
know. I wasn't there. No, I don't know. I wasn't there, so I only heard. I read the same things you.
Well,
read.
what were they fighting about?
I think that it was after Richard and I were split up, but I think that Richard thought that I think Stallone might have said something just to provoke him, and then
Wow.
Richard. You know, that it's weird when two actors get together because all of a sudden, like their,
macho
their
thing.
body.
So they were fighting over you. Oh, that must
don't
make you
Richard
feel
was
good.
defending her honor, probably.
Wow. They were probably fighting over who had the smallest penis.
Who won? That's the question.
I think Richard would win that. I've seen Sylvester's.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I've
Where'd
seen
you
it.
see it?
You are
he-
like a connoisseur.
Of penis.
You really
he
are.
did a porno. Sylvester Stallone. A
And
soft core.
he shows it?
Yeah, he shows it. It's quite sizable.
Really?
Yes. Much bigger than Richard's.
Well, was he...
What about your new
in
husband? Is he
an
bigger?
excited state?
He's bigger than Richard?
Yes.
And he satisfies you more.
Well, yeah.
You hear that, Richard? You couldn't even satisfy Cindy Crawford.
It's not what I said.
That's what I said. I'm reading between the lines. Unbelievable.
Randy's going to be so happy. He was so worried about me coming on. He's just like...
No, now he's happy.
He's happy.
Everyone says he has a big penis.
And it's true. That's the amazing part.
But is he bigger than Ross Zapin? That's what we want to know.
That I'll never know.
Steve, you're on the air.
Hey, Cindy, it's a pleasure. You're the most gorgeous woman in the world.
Thank you.
I want to ask you something. Do you think you are not getting more roles in Hollywood because all those ugly Jews, and especially them Jew broad producers, are jealous of your good looks?
Oh, my.
Are the Jews jealous of you, Cindy?
Wow.
What a question.
Jew broad producers.
Are the Jew broad producers jealous of you? By the way, that was Ivan Reitman. I don't know if you recognize his voice. He's very hostile. Are the Jew broad producers jealous of your beautiful looks?
We really have to. Can't we just like flip a switch and
It's a theory that I've heard before.
Oh, yeah. The Jew broad.
Did you have sex with Billy Baldwin during the making of Fair Game?
I did not.
You did not. You were not
Well,
attracted
he
to him?
denies it, too.
Yeah, I guess they worked that out.
Because it's true. No, Billy, and he's more like a brother.
Yeah.
Really?
He really is. We've known, he actually modeled for a very brief time, and that's how I knew him.
Here is Adam on the phone. He wants to have sex with you.
Ah.
Adam, yes.
Wow.
Adam? Well, he's gone. Well,
guess what he's doing.
I guess he doesn't have much of a commitment.
Maybe he is having sex with you.
Exactly.
So now you're in real good shape because you had to be naked in Playboy. So do you have to starve yourself down? I mean, what do you eat?
You know what? I didn't want to starve myself because I didn't want to change my body.
Are you into rice cakes? Is that it?
No.
Because your arms are very sculpted.
No, I work out. Radu.
You do? Oh, you do? You with that guy? Radu?
I'm a Radu, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But the thing is
You're over at the studio all the time?
yeah.
Oh, I
She
gotta
must
go.
hang out with Scott.
Oh, no.
Did you ever see Scott the engineer?
I have.
Really, you have?
Sure.
You attracted to him? Nobody is.
Yeah, you've seen the changes in his body.
Really? You're over there? What do you wear when you work out?
I not sexy.
What do you wear?
If you were coming, I might work out something for you.
Maybe I'll go over and see you.
Because normally I just wear short. Radu doesn't like you to wear like tights because he thinks that it makes you, like those leggings. They actually make you look better than you look, which is why we all like to wear them.
Oh.
So he likes to see shorts because then he can really see what your skin's doing. And
Well, tell Radu to shut up.
He has
Really.
a theory about
Can
everything.
you imagine? He has a theory
He
on
does.
tights.
He does.
Oh, my
Or
God.
maybe he just likes the way the shorts look when you lay down and he's like stretching your legs up over your head. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd want to work out with you because I'd be all self-conscious. You know what I mean?
It's
With her in the room? Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
because I'd have to look good, be worried about my
You'd
hair.
worry about what you were wearing and
Yeah.
how you look.
Yeah.
I see.
Just in case there was a chance. You know what I mean?
No, but anyway, I didn't want to get super skinny for Playboy. First of all, I even look at the magazines now, and the models are so skinny, I even feel like I can't identify with them. So what I didn't want to do was project that same image. I wanted basically to say that it's okay to have.
So what are you doing the rest of the day today? Like you leave here and then what do you do?
I'm actually doing a talk show.
What are you doing?
One?
Regis?
Oh.
What?
Rosie.
Rosie?
Oh.
Fat Rosie you going on?
Don't say that.
What? You don't think she's fat? Want to guess how many jelly beans are in her head?
I love
Please.
Rosie.
Oh, she's a fake. Get with it. Really. You are so naive.
She loves all the girls. She loves Oprah. She loves Rosie.
You got to start. You got to start having sex with me
Hey,
because
I've
I
made
would
a
teach you
career
so
out of
much.
being nice.
Yeah, well, it's time to change.
I'll
Rosie's a big
change.
fake. She's only nice on the show. She's really mean in real
That's
life.
not true because I knew her before she had her show, and she's always been very nice to me.
Yeah, to you.
Okay,
You're
so I can
famous.
only judge people.
She
how
would
they
have
are to
liked
me.
Hitler, you know?
Yeah, Hitler would have been nice to you. Rosie's head is bigger than Planet Hollywood. The whole thing.
You could have a restaurant in Rosie's head.
You want to go in a hot tub with me right now?
Where's
Gary,
the hot tub?
I'll get one. Gary, bring me a hot tub.
Yeah, can we have a hot tub?
Oh, you hang out with Rosie? What do you have to? You have to go hang around with her son Parker and like hang out.
No.
Oh.
She doesn't know Rosie, really. She
Oh, you don't?
These shows.
She actually, though, when I was down in Miami and I was shooting that movie,
Right.
she came over because she was living down there at the time, so I saw her a little bit down
Did
there.
she seem unusually interested in you?
No.
You know, because she doesn't have a
Let's not
husband.
go there.
She likes Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, she's in love with him. That's right. And Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's right.
You've never watched her eat, though, have you, Rosie?
No.
Because that's got to be difficult.
Oh, actually, we ate ringdings together.
Oh,
last time I
you
did
eat
the show.
ringdings?
I ate it on her show.
Yeah.
She's trying to
And you know what?
sabotage you.
They actually said that ringding sales went up after I ate one on the show.
Oh, I believe that.
I gotta say, ringdings don't really. If I'm gonna do calories, it isn't gonna be a
Yeah, give me ice cream. Screw ringdings.
Yeah.
Ringding my ass.
That sounds actually kind of interesting.
Did you sleep with Dennis Rodman?
I did not sleep with Dennis Rodman.
All right, I just
She
wanted
just
to make sure.
said that.
I just don't believe it.
I was scared, to be quite honest.
Right.
He frightened you.
No, it was scary, and it wasn't even at attention.
Well, black men frighten you. You grew up in the Midwest. You don't know any real black
I
guys.
really think Dennis is kind of a unique thing.
He's a
I
big
wouldn't-
black guy.
Yes,
He
but I
scares you.
wouldn't judge all black men by Dennis Rodman. Am I right?
I would.
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
You don't even get into it. Robin doesn't judge anybody.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyway, listen, Cindy, congratulations on your Playboy. Now, what about critics who are saying Cindy's doing Playboy because she has to jumpstart her movie career or something like that?
Not, seriously, I mean, no, I don't think it's going to jumpstart my movie career.
Are people going
Do you
to...
still want to act?
I didn't ever want to act. It's just that I thought they asked me to do this movie, and I thought, why not? I mean,
okay.
it's and you know, if Martin Scorsese called me and said, "Will you be in my next movie?" Yeah, I would probably go, "Yeah, okay." But
I'll put you in my next movie.
Okay, I loved your movie.
Did it
Thank
bother
you.
you? You got a
did.
lot
I
of
heard that, thank you.
criticism for doing that movie. Did it hurt or did it?
Yeah, but I was prepared. I
Right.
mean, I knew what I was getting into. And for me, the reason I did the movie was just because I was afraid to do it, but then I thought, God, I'm 28 years old.
Take a chance.
Yeah, if I stopped taking chances at 28, it's pretty pathetic. So it didn't hurt that much.
Right.
I did Playboy really for me, you know, because
you look good.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it was just to celebrate.
I think you did it for you and me.
All my
You
really
weren't there at the
trusted
time she
fans.
made the decision, but you are there now.
You've got a spectacular ass.
Ah.
Can I say that?
Thank
Are you going to get all freaked out?
No, but my husband was a little. He's like,
I'll tell your husband to shut up.
he didn't like the one where I'm bending over from the back.
Oh, please.
He's like, they could have retouched it a little.
Your husband owns the Sky Bar. I think he's seen that position plenty. I mean, come on.
Have you seen those? You haven't seen all the waitresses that work for him too.
Really?
They all have these amazing bodies. And
Really?
am I right, Gary? Where's Gary?
Gary's
know.
not here, but I've been
Yeah,
to.
He's probably doing them all.
places, and they're all tall and
They-
thin.
Is he doing them? How do you know he's faithful?
Oof.
I don't.
You should
Do
have
you
sex
care?
with me. Let's get him back.
Yes, I care, but you know, I mean,
Which picture didn't he like? Let me see. Let me take a look. Where you're bent over?
yeah,
Let me take a look. I like that.
I like that one too.
I like your ass.
Thank you.
Ayo.
We'd do plenty of that.
Oh.
That's a party.
Playground.
That's a playground for a man.
Coney Island.
That's Coney Island.
Coney Island.
That's Disneyland. Let me take a look
Let's
at this
not
Playboy.
get to the really big theme parks. Keep it in the smaller theme park genre.
Oh, I like your ass. The way you bent over.
Thank you.
Oh, that's what I would do.
That's how you make your
What are you
house.
leaning on there?
Just a wall.
Oh, spectacular. What I
Like
would.
my dreadlocks? That was
Who
like
cares? Dreadlocks.
He didn't even know you had hair.
Who's looking at that?
you noticed the hair, but not that hair,
That's right.
I like with your back arched and you got your hips in the air. That's a woman.
Which one?
The front one right here.
Oh, my favorite one is keep going.
Okay.
It's the one where no, keep going.
I like that little sarong thing you got on. You got a nice belly button too, and your stomach's hard and flat.
Thank you.
I dig that on a chick.
I know.
I love that.
Now, you had no surgery?
No.
Really?
None whatsoever.
Why? What do you think she had
What would
done?
I have had
I
done?
don't know what she would have had. I didn't see her before.
No, you're hinting at something. You must know something.
Well, everybody says all these models are running to the plastic surgeon all the time, getting things done constantly. That's
Yeah.
all I ever hear.
Did you have any lipo on your
They're
stomach?
going
No.
in secret.
Any lipo on your ass?
No.
Really?
No, because actually,
You look good
I've
there.
seen people that have done. That's which one?
This black and white?
That's my favorite one.
Yeah. You got your hips up in the air like having sex with the invisible man. I like that
Who's
too.
exercising her there?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Those are called bum squeezes. It's a Radu position.
I
See,
could get
that's why
along with you
Radu
fine.
likes it if I wear shorts.
I would like to bang you. And that's quite a compliment. I'm very discerning.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Who haven't you wanted to bang? Give her some names.
I'm trying to think of one.
Exactly. Could you do that?
I'll think of one. But Cindy, thank you for coming in here. As my daughter said to me, boy, Cindy's brave to come in on your
I
show.
thought I was very brave too. I was having nightmares.
But I think you had a good time, right?
I did, definitely.
Absolutely. You look hot, and
Thank you.
if you look hot, I don't bother you.
I was going to say, you've been incredibly nice.
Do you think I have been?
Yeah.
Well, how would I be mean? She answered every question. First of all, you were very upfront. You talked about Richard Gere. You didn't say, I don't want to talk about Richard Gere. You were very upfront.
Yeah.
But you were very respectful.
Yes.
You were. Thank you.
Stuttering John has given you a hard time in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played that tape. You were giving a speech about children with AIDS, and he got up and he started screaming out stuff.
Out inappropriate questions.
Well, that's my
He's very
first
rude.
experience with the show, and I must say that
didn't leave a good impression.
It didn't leave a good impression,
Right.
and I know his orders come from the top.
No, I had nothing to do with it. He goes out and acts alone.
He's a loose cannon.
I don't approve of that. That's a very serious topic, children with AIDS, and you don't interrupt something like that. You were in the middle of giving a speech, and John started to yell stuff out.
Yeah.
You want to hear that one last time?
I didn't hear it before, so
All right, here, I'll play
sure.
it for you. Okay.
Torment
It
me.
is really funny.
It is kind of fun. I think now with
Did I even acknowledge him?
No,
No,
that was the whole.
That's
That's the
very
key.
funny.
That's the key.
I think you got a little thrown by it, though.
I'm sure.
Wait, let me see if I can find it even.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, it'll take me a second. I don't have it.
Oh no, we just played. Is that the one on top there?
Where?
Right there.
No.
Oh.
Oh
Let me
man.
see. Hold on, wait, I'll find. Oh, here it is. Okay, here it is. John with Cindy Crawford. There's John.
He's coming to question you again.
It wasn't exactly all my doing.
Yeah, I somewhere I believe you.
Cindy doesn't like you, John.
No, well, hey, you
Listen.
got to make a living, but
He doesn't, though. That's
No,
the
you
funny
don't.
part. Here we go.
I'm sure your mother's
Stuttering
very
John
proud
here
of
with
you.
Cindy Crawford.
Hi, Cindy. Can I ask you a question for WXRK?
Oh, that's
No,
the wrong
one.
That was another time.
Yes.
I'm having a hard time
This
here.
is one of the negative things about living in New York.
There's Stuttering John. All right,
You
here
don't
it is.
mind the paparazzi so much. It's stuttering.
Here it is.
Be mad at me
Here's
and not
Cindy,
mad at him.
Here's Cindy giving.
I didn't.
Here's Cindy giving a very serious speech about children with AIDS.
Yeah.
We're all women, and a lot of us either have children, not myself, but Marla, or plan to. So it's something that we, want to do everything we can to help stop and take care of the kids that already have it. So I can't do enough. I wish I could do more, and I'm trying to do as much as I can. And I didn't mean that, Bonnie.
Cindy, what did you say the first time you saw Richard Gere's? What did you say the first time you saw Richard Gere's disappointing equipment?
I just want to say thank you to Bonnie for doing so much work, and thank you all for being here. And please help us.
Oh, that's the questions.
Thanks.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Not to throw them
I
out.
didn't know that.
He didn't know that you can't ask questions.
I forgot.
Cindy, do models take volley lessons, Cindy? Do models take volley lessons?
Okay, well, now that he's gone, we can have a very short question and answer period. And why don't you field the questions? I am going to field the questions.
Cindy, you don't like that, do you?
Is it funny?
Yes, very funny. Because it's so wrong that it's
That's
funny.
why it's
See,
funny.
you're very hard to interview, so
It
we have
shouldn't
to
be
get
happening.
you
Well,
when you were out there.
It's a train wreck.
did you notice how my whole body language has changed?
I know. Keep moving away.
Moving further and further away.
You got to loosen up, baby. Seriously.
It was just a goof.
If you were with a guy like me, I would loosen you up.
I'm sure.
You'd be laughing at all that stuff. You'd be laughing about children with AIDS. You'd be unbelievable.
Laughing about
We
children
weren't
with
laughing at
AIDS.
that.
No.
Right.
Wasn't,
No.
Well, we weren't making fun of the
I know,
cause
but
or
I just
anything.
think there's a time and a place. I normally, as you said, I'm a pretty good sport, and I
Right.
answered all hundreds
You
of
did.
questions
You were
this
great.
morning. But
But if we waited for everything to be at the right time.
We'd never get you.
Yeah, we would never get you.
There is no right time where you're concerned.
Don't
Let's be
forget,
honest.
that was the time that you
You're
wouldn't come
never
on the
going to
show.
sit down with John and
Right.
answer his questions.
You know.
Now John will be more respectful.
yeah, right.
Okay. Listen, Cindy Crawford is in Playboy. It's on newsstands now. I suspect
And
it will
that's
be a
the
big
same one
seller.
with the Geraldo interview where he blasts everybody.
It's a good issue.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cindy.
You're welcome. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, that was great. I haven't seen him go that long without taking a break in a pretty long time.
Really? I hope I'm just not in trouble for saying I'm on road.
So Cindy, it wasn't as bad as you thought when you.
No, actually, it was fine. Just I didn't like that stuttering John guy sitting so close.
Oh, really? Why? What was it?
No, I'm just joking because he's mean.
Oh.
He's been mean in the past.
Did he apologize to you?
Not really, but I think he'll be nice in the future.
Oh, you hope so. So you don't think you're gonna get in trouble from anybody when you get home, right?
Did I say anything about anybody? No, I think I'm all right.
You think you're all right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna come down just in case. I think there might be like some, bunch of guys I'm sure waiting for you outside.
Can't do that camera away from you.
Oh, you want your autograph signed? You have to be on camera.
Oh, great. Get me in trouble.
With who? There you go. Thanks.
Cindy, what's usually the reaction if there's, usually a bunch of guys hanging out for you down there?
Well, if there's just a few, I can sign their autographs, and if not, then I just get in the car.
I think you really liked it. I think you totally disarmed him when you walked.
Yeah, he was very nice.
As long as you're leaving with positive memories.
Yeah, memories. Hi.
Come on the elevator too?
Yeah, I'm gonna come down because there's probably a bunch of guys I'm sure downstairs waiting for Cindy.